Hi guys and welcome to MotorBeam. Estates, station wagons. Well, cars of these body styles are very popular in international markets, but somehow station wagons have never been popular in India. However, that did not stop manufacturers from launching cars of this body style in our market. And in this video, I'll give you a rundown on some of the station wagons that were launched in India. Before we get started, don't forget to hit the like button, share the video with your friends and subscribe to the MotorBeam channel. At number 10 in this list is the Mercedes E-Class All-Terrain. Yes, it was in 2018 when Mercedes introduced a station wagon version of the E-Class in India. It is available in the E220D guise, and this car gets a 2-liter 4-cylinder diesel engine that makes 190 horsepower and 400 Newton meters of torque. Now this car gets a 9-speed automatic transmission, 4-matic all-wheel drive system and few driving modes like Eco, Sport, Comfort, Individual and All-Terrain. This car is BS6 compliant and the on-road price in Mumbai is Rs 90 lakhs. Now the 2-liter diesel engine on the E-Class All-Terrain feels a bit underpowered for a car of this size and weight. While the regular E-Class is a big hit, the E-Class All-Terrain barely finds any takers. The next car in this list is the VOLVO V90 Cross Country. Now the V90 Cross Country is a direct competitor to the E-Class All-Terrain, but this car was launched a year before, that is in 2017. The Volvo V90 also gets a 2-liter diesel engine, but this engine produces 235 horsepower and 480 Newton meters of torque. Yes, this car also gets all-wheel drive and different driving modes like Eco, Comfort, Off-Road and Dynamic. Well, compared to other luxury automakers, Volvo sales have always been a bit less and the V90 Cross Country isn't as popular as some of its siblings. The Volvo V90 Cross Country is priced at Rs 82 lakhs on road Mumbai. Now the V90 Cross Country and the E-Class All-Terrain are both BS6 compliant and on sale even today. But all the other cars that you'll see in this list are now discontinued. The next car in this list is the Audi RS6 Avant. Now this car isn't a station wagon, it is a super station wagon because it is the most powerful estate to be launched over here. Now this car looks very good, it has a very sporty design, it is very practical and it packs in a punch. Now this car came with a 4-liter V8 petrol engine producing 560 horsepower and 700 Newton meters of torque. Later, Audi introduced a performance version of the RS6 Avant and this version produced 45 extra horses. The 0 to 100 km/h sprint took just 3.7 seconds. Talk about a fast station wagon. This car came with an 8-speed automatic transmission, Audi's Quattro system, and air suspension and different driving modes. The V8 engine also had cylinder on-demand technology. The on-road price of the RS6 Avant was Rs 1 crore 87 lakhs and this car sold in a handful of numbers. Now that we are done with the premium station wagons, let's get into the mass market segments. The next car in this list is the TATA INDIGO MARINA, which was based on the INDIGO sedan. Now the INDIGO MARINA was a spacious car and it had a very big boot. In fact, even Ratan Tata used to drive this car and take his pet dogs for a drive. Now the INDIGO MARINA was launched in 2006 and it was discontinued in 2010. It got 1.4-liter petrol and diesel engines and this car was known for its poor build quality and electrical issues. The engines on this car also felt quite underpowered. The petrol engine churned out 85 PS while the diesel engine produced a measly 70 PS. The price of the Tata INDIGO MARINA was somewhere between Rs 5 to Rs 6.5 lakhs. The next car on this list is something that not many of you might have heard of, the OPEL CORSA Swing. It was in 1996 when OPEL entered India with General Motors and they launched a variety of cars like the Astra and the Corsa. Now the Corsa had different versions like a sedan, a hatchback and a station wagon called the Corsa Swing. The Opel Corsa Swing got a 1.6-liter petrol engine producing 93 PS of power. This car was also quite spacious, offered practicality and was decently fun to drive. However, Opel wound up their operations in India in 2006 and with this all their cars got discontinued. The Opel Corsa was launched in 2003 and the price was approximately rupees 6 lakhs. The next car in this list is the Fiat Palio Weekend or the Fiat Palio Adventure. It was in 2002 when Fiat launched the station wagon version of the Palio in India. The Fiat Palio Weekend was designed by an Italian designer and this car was manufactured at Fiat's Ranjangaon plant. This car was known for its sophisticated styling. Later, Fiat introduced the Palio Adventure, which was nothing but an enhanced version of the Palio Weekend. It came with body cladding and some sporty elements on the outside. This car was powered by a very punchy 1.6 litre petrol engine. The pricing of this car was somewhere between rupees 6 to rupees 6.5 lakhs. The next car in this list is a favorite with a lot of enthusiasts, and that is the SKODA OCTAVIA Combi. It was the Octavia that started SKODA's journey in India, and later in 2002 they introduced a station wagon version of the Octavia called the Octavia Combi. Now the Octavia Combi was available in two variants, the diesel LNK and the petrol VRS. The LNK version got a 1.9 litre TDI diesel engine while the VRS version got a 1.8 litre turbo petrol engine producing 157 horses and 210 Newton meters of torque. Both the versions were available with a manual transmission and the VRS especially was known for its fun to drive nature. The pricing of the Octavia Combi was somewhere between rupees 14 to rupees 15 lakhs and SKODA discontinued it when they launched the Laura in India. The next car in this list is the Maruti Baleno Altura. Now the Baleno was Maruti's premium sedan offering back then and Maruti decided to venture in the station wagon segment with the Baleno Altura. The Baleno Altura got a 1.6 litre petrol engine that was shared with the regular Baleno. Now most parts of the Baleno Altura were imported, that is why maintaining this car was a bit difficult compared to the standard Baleno. The Baleno Altura competed against the Fiat Palio Weekend and the Opel Corsa Swing. This car was launched in 2001 and discontinued in 2007. The pricing of the Baleno Altura was a bit on the higher side, somewhere around rupees 9 lakhs. Now the next car in this list is the Tata Estate. The Estate was Telco's first attempt at producing a passenger car. This car shared its design with the old Mercedes E-Class station wagon and a lot of bits looked very similar. This car was based on the Tata X2 platform and it got Peugeot's 1.9 litre diesel engine producing 68 PS and 118 Newton meters of torque. This car got a 5-speed manual transmission and it was a pretty basic car but got features like power windows, power steering and a tachometer. This car was known for a lot of issues like high fuel consumption and faulty electricals. The pricing of the Estate back then was somewhere around rupees 7.5 lakhs. It was launched in 1992 and discontinued in 2000. At number 1, we have not one but two cars, the Premier Padmini Safari and the Hindustan Motors Ambassador Estate. Now talking about the Premier Padmini Safari, well, it was not a car that was manufactured officially by Fiat India, but it was developed and manufactured by a workshop called Starline Motors in Mumbai. This car came in 1973 and it got a 4-cylinder petrol engine producing 40 PS of power. Also in the early 70s, Hindustan Motors introduced a station wagon version of the mighty Ambassador. Now this car was similar to the Oxford Traveller and Hindustan Motors wanted to showcase the fact that the Ambassador's platform can be used on a variety of body styles. So that's it folks, that was the list of all the station wagons that were introduced in the Indian market. Do let us know in the comment section below which one is your favorite and stay safe, take care.